Hello my lovelies. I woke up today and decided that it is a good day to dye your own hair. So ignore how atrocious it looks, there's an oil mask in. I'm about to go wash my hair and then dye it. Not sure what yet, I've got a couple ideas, but we will see after, like when I get back, what we choose. I'm just like including this so you can see the colour like before it's washed and before it's wet. Slightly brassy, but I think that's mainly the oil. It is pretty bright blonde, so we've got a lot to pick from. There's a lot of options that we could go. Okay, I'm back and I have decided that the colour I am going to be using today is, drumroll please, Shrine's Rose Toner. I think it's quite nice because it's like a pinky colour but it's quite subtle, and I've not dyed my hair in a natural colour in a little while, so it is preferable to go with something more subtle rather than like throwing myself right at the deep end with like a bright blue or magenta. So I'm just going to go in with a cheap hair mask and pop in a few drops and just whack it on. Just got this all over my fingers, of course. Always do. Anyone else's hair, when it's just got out of shower, do the weirdest things with the parting, or is it just me? I mean, what is that? It's like a lightning bolt. Harry Potter who? I am going to go in with 4 drops today, and I think it's not going to be completely even because the top of my hair is a little bit darker and a little bit more yellow than all of sort of here down, which is just like a bright blonde, so that it will take better to the lighter hair. I think that this is roughly 4 drops. It's empty than I realised. That actually looks a little bit indecent. Empty than I realised, so I couldn't get drops out, so I just sort of poured the bottle into the bowl, but I think that's about 4, so I'm going to mix it and see what the colour looks like. Okay, it's an absolutely beautiful cotton candy pink colour. I'm just going to like test because I don't know if this is too light. Thing with Shrine, when they tell you to do it up to that like line in the bowl, is that it's so full that there's no room to like properly mix, and then you wind up with like bits that aren't quite mixed in, which is dangerous when you apply. So it's getting a very vague pink tint. I just see like a bit of my lower sort of hair because this bit matters too, and this bit's more likely to actually take. It doesn't really look any different, so I'm gonna just add in like 1 more drop but then stop, because you're not meant to add in as many drops of like the toners as like the dyes. So 1 drop and just I'm gonna apply it no matter what. So this is the colour that's sort of the same but slightly brighter, and just gonna go in and apply it. I think that this colour is so pretty right now, but I just know it's not gonna look like this. It's not gonna come out like this. I'm not even sure if it's gonna do anything, to be quite honest. I hope so. Sort of psyched myself up now to have new hair, so I hope it does something. Honestly though, one thing I think that Shrine need to make more like public is that if you don't use their drops quite quickly, they dry out. Like that bottle, I've used it once and I only used a few drops and it's pretty much empty. But this has happened like several times. Like the Aqua, for example, I purchased it and never used it, and then when I came to it was about a year later, but a lot of people who do their hair don't use the colour straight away because, you know, they like to, especially with Shrine, like you might use it once but then you want to save the colour. It shouldn't really be drying up. I hope this looks cute and I hope this comes out. Seem to remember last time using this colour that it did sort of stain my hair slightly pink, so hopefully I'm just like misremembering that. Honestly though, I think it'll be so subtle that I'm not that bothered. I just think it'll be a very small, cute little change. And I've been blonde for, not blonde because I've not been blonde for that long, a month maybe less, but I've been natural colours for like quite a while, like 3 or 4 months, so I think that this will be quite cute to just like have a little pinky moment. Another little problem, of course, with Shrine, especially with the toners, is that the balls that they give you are so tiny that you run out and then can never get the same colour. Of course, I'm mentioning this because I don't even know if I've covered all my roots yet. I've not even started my hands. I very much doubt I'll be able to get the same colour, but wish me luck. Right, I'm just going to try and mix up some more. I think that looks like pretty similar, so I'm just gonna like go in again. I really hope this is a bit more of like a cool toned pink. I'm not a big fan of warm pinks, and it looks like it is quite cool on their Instagram, and like this does look quite cool, so I'm hopeful. Although I never know if it's actually gonna do anything. It still looks just blonde completely. As you're wiping away the colour, it literally just looks like it's done absolutely nothing. Although maybe it has up here, but just like not on the really light ends, which makes no sense. You'd think that if anything it would take on the ends only, but that's blonde. I can still see a lot of blonde. It sort of looks like blonde with some pink peeking through, but I don't know, that could look kind of cute if that's the case, like a bit like a sort of raspberry cheesecake. I've done blonde and pink on my sister before and that looked really cute, but that was like the underneath was pink, so I'm not sure if this would sort of look any worse. I think it might be a little bit brighter, or a lot brighter than expected on some pieces where it's perhaps not mixed in, and then on a lot of it it's just gonna still be blonde. So I'm just gonna like hope and pray that this works well, and I guess we'll find out tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Okay, this is the colour. It has given it like a rosy hue, so, and it is cute. The top of my hair is very pink, and there are random little bits of pink throughout my hair, and also for some weird reason the ends are quite pink when all of the middle bit is blonde. I don't know if you can see that this is quite rosy and this is not. Anyway, this is what we've got going on. To be honest, I am very much looking forward to seeing this in the sunlight to see if it does anything else. It might just look blonder, to be honest, because it seems to pick up more of the rosy hue in the shade for some reason. All the underneath is like a rosy pink, and that is so cute. It's soft and beautiful, the pink tones in my hair, and they actually mesh really well with the blonde. It just runs through my hair and you get pops of pink, and I just think it is so cute, and I'm really happy I did this. I think it looks really good. I would just mention that I think that this toner is only really meant for like white blonde hair, because look, all of this is like blonde still. There's like bits of rose, but the only parts of my hair it's really taken on is some of my roots, which are obviously slightly more yellow, but not even all of them, and some of my ends, which were like bright white ash blonde. The packaging advertises that you can use it on bleached hair, light blonde hair or dark blonde hair. You can't. It's like white hair or nothing. Just wanted to mention that. If you've got dark blonde hair and you're reading the packet like, oh, I can use this, you can't. I just wanted to show you guys the back because it honestly looks absolutely beautiful from the back. I'm obsessed. It's like raspberry cheesecake shortcake moment with the blonde and the pink. I love it so much. I hope you enjoy. I'm sorry. I've still got a little bit of sickness. Just, it's going. We're on my last day. But my throat just let me down. It just like exposed me big time. So ignore that. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll like and comment, and I will see you very soon in a brand new video. Until then, stay colourful. I've not said that in a long time and it feels good to say. Bye!